Hi everyone, Rainey here with a update of what I've been doing with the mold. And like Raluca said, it took me about a day or two, but finally I'm not upset over it. I found a solution and I'm feeling great. So I've been working on this all day long. I'll show you what I've been doing, but unfortunately it's getting late, it's getting dark. Actually, it's getting dark and it's still early. It's like 4 o'clock, but you can see it's starting to get dark already. So here's what I've been doing. So let me give you a walk around of what I did. Before there was no airflow, so I needed to do airflow. So what I did was I cut the front of this off. Of course I put the plastic back up now, but I cut the front and made an invent. You can see it's hard for me to get in here, but there's the vent where the air will go in and go right through in there. And let me take you around the building. I hiked the side of this up just so I could show you what I did inside. This is where the boat is, the frame, and right here, of course I have the frames already loaded on there, but I had 3 of them from the front of the boat that where I cut that down that I needed to put them, so I put one here. I actually hung it up with bungees, and I got another one of those on the other side. And on the inside, I don't know if you can see them hanging down, there's one right over there and one over there, and so I got like 4 of them hanging up in the middle here. And so the vent is over that way, you can't see, it's dark, and the vent's going to take in air and go out the other end. And on that side where you can see the light cracking over there, I have another vent that I just put in today. And there's the other vent. Isn't that fancy? It looks like a big commercial thing, doesn't it? And that has a fan. So you can see there's the inside. The air comes through right here on the top. And hopefully shot right out here. Now I'm not going to leave the fan running all winter long, but I'm going to have it going for a few hours here and there. In this warmer weather. Today it actually got down to like 40, 42, enough to get mud all over the ground, which is why I'm on plywood right now. There's mud everywhere. So the wind's going to push it out there, and I was trying to figure out a way so the snow wouldn't just kind of push everything right up. So I said, why not leave the plastic and make strips, which is what I did. So other than that, I'm going to work a little bit better there at sealing it at the bottom, because I figure when it snows, the snow can hold the bottom down to the ground. You can see right now it's filled with water because it rained yesterday. So hopefully that will keep the condensation out from underneath the inside plastic, because I got this tarp, but underneath that tarp, what I have right on the top is this 6 mil plastic. So it's completely covered. The boat is completely covered with 6 mil plastic up to about this height, and then I got the tarp over it. So there we go. My exhale and my intake right over there. And I really hope that's going to be okay for the winter, but either way, what I've decided to do is I'm just going to close this up, button it up until spring, and I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope everything freezes and doesn't accelerate. And in the spring, my brother's going to come over and help me with his pressure washer, and we're going to pressure wash all the frames with some kind of a bleach solution that should take all the mold off of them. And I'll ask you while you're here, and what I wanted to do with the strong back is I wanted to paint it with kills, that white mold kills. So I figured that would keep that from the mold coming back. But my biggest question is, if I paint the frame with kills, will that hinder my putting resin on it and fiberglass on it and gluing the plywood floor to the frame if I have the kills on between, or am I going to have to sand that off again? So there's a good question for you folks. There we go. So that's what I have for you. That's the update. I want to thank you for watching. I appreciate having you here. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to walk the plank. So with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.